All right, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well, guys. Put something in the chat box. Let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well. Put something in the chat box. All right, you guys could. Okay, very good, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to our practice sessions. Welcome to our study groups. In this session, I'm going to be answering your questions. So if you guys have any questions, put it in the chat box. I'll get around to answering it at some point. Don't repeat the questions as I generally get around to answering all the questions in there. Now, in today's stream, guys, we're going to be doing some practice questions just as fast as I can answer all your questions. Once again, I'm going to emphasize, please don't repeat the question over, okay? All right, so with that in mind, let's get started, guys. The questions are going to be right below me that I'm going to be answering. So let's go ahead and knock these out. All right, first question says, I've been a video editor and producer for all my life, wondering if, sure, if you've been a producer and you've been managing big movie projects, sure, why not? It'll be good to learn about the official way to manage a project according to the standards of PMI. So I think it's good. Do you need to be good at math? Well, the answer is, can you add, subtract, multiply, and divide? Because that is, there are tiny bits of math, maybe of the 180 questions, maybe you'll get maybe 2 questions on math, if you get that much. Most people get none. And you're probably, if you can add, subtract, multiply, and divide, you'll be fine. But other than that, no. You do not need to be a math whiz, as there's really no calculation. Hey, Andrew. Oh, no, didn't pass. Okay, you need to do some studying. Needs improvement is not good. Can I use my ebook bundle to redo my preparation again? Yes, you could, but you need to practice your simulator. Practice your mindset. All right, this is what you need to do really well. Don't feel bad. It happens to the best of us. I'm excited to share that I've achieved my goal of completing the exam successfully. Absolutely, congratulations on passing. Thank you so much. You are a genius. I don't know about that. I wore blue, the secret of passing. I had a chocolate cake, a Brooklyn blackout. I'm not sure what that is, but that does sound amazing. It's chocolate cake. Always sounds good. So absolutely congratulations from that. Genevieve's Bakery. I'm not a Brooklyn guy. I've never really hanged out in Brooklyn. Topped it off. Now, Goose Island, Bourbon County's beer. Oh, I've never heard of that. That's a lot of words for a beer, but absolutely congratulations. It seems like you had beer and chocolate cake. Absolutely congratulations on passing your exam. Welcome to the world of PMP. Congratulations on that. Glad I was able to help you out. Hey, Andrew, if you were to take the PMP today, how many questions do you think you would get right or wrong? I can't imagine not getting 170 right. I don't think I'm going to get all 180 right, but I think I can get at least 170. All right, if you're asking that. How often do you get recognized in a public celebrity in PMP? A little bit. I've been recognized maybe 20 times because I work in New York City. So not a lot. But I don't want to be recognized, by the way. I prefer not to be recognized. Hey, Andrew, I'm loving your ACP course. Look forward to taking your ITIL 4, no problem. You have any recommendation related to program management? No, not yet. Finish your ACP. The program management certification from PMI is difficult to qualify for. I think you need 4-year PMP experience and 4-year program experience, I think is the requirements for that. I forgot. I did it like 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago. So I think I remember just it being very difficult to qualify for. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if doing program management certification is worth it unless you work in a big industry. Maybe you're working in aerospace or you're working in giant government contracts or something like this. Other than that, I don't think project program management certifications are worth it. I didn't do anything with it, and I don't know anybody that did. So I'm not sure if it's worth it. All right. But if you're interested to learn more about it, check out PMI's website, and they do have uh, the standards of program management. That's similar to like how you have PMBOK. That would be like PMBOK for programs. Who invented the mindset everyone talks about? How do you determine how PMI tailors the question? So I invented that mindset, contrary to what people say. Was first published when I wrote the book in 2020 or 2021. It came in my course in 2021. And the way I came up with the mindset was when we got PMI authorized, Technical Institute of America, when TMS got PMI authorized in 2020 December, we got the practice questions from PMI. And I went through all the practice questions and I decoded the method of how the questions needed to be answered. Like, to answer this question, think like this. To answer this question, think like this. That's where the mindset comes from. That's how I created it. And I know a lot of people teach it now online and claim that it's theirs. That's a load of trash. Okay. I want to hear somebody who's been teaching it before me. No one has. That's the answer. Let me ask you guys a question. Would you guys like for me to make a YouTube video with the mindset? Yes or no? The real mindset, not all the fake trash that is out there. Would you guys like for me to make a real YouTube video emphasizing the mindset, how to get it correctly? Yes or no, guys? Put yes or no in the box. Would you guys like that? I think that'll help a lot of people. Maybe we should just do that. All right, put yes or no in the box. And so a lot of yes. I need to put it. See, I never made a YouTube video with the mindset because I do practice questions with you guys every week with it. And it's in the course itself. But I think I need to just put it on YouTube because all these other fake PMP trainers are taking my views, man. They're making these videos and they're claiming it to be theirs. And I'm making me upset. Ugh, I can't stand that. You guys want to hear some craziness? There is a trainer. I don't name names anytime. Unless you really get to my nerves. There are PMP trainers out there that is telling people that they should let the 35 hours play and not listen and just study the mindset and pass. I can't make this crap up. Like, I can't make this up. So they're telling you not to learn anything, number one. Don't worry about learning anything. Just to get certified. Okay? So you're going to go in knowing nothing, and you're going to leave learning nothing. I invented the mindset. The mindset doesn't teach you anything. It teaches you how to pass a test. The mindset does not teach you project management. There is a reason why the mindset in the course is at the end and not at the beginning. There are people that does that. If you see a trainer that posts his trash, like study for 1 hour a day and you'll be certified in 10 days or 20 days or 30 days, that's garbage. That's what's these idiots, these stupid people, all they care about is money. They are going to devalue the certification when a bunch of idiots have the PMP. You guys agree or disagree? If you have a whole bunch of people running around with PMP that doesn't know anything about project management because they memorize the mindset and they pass, what does that mean for the rest of us? That when we go for a job, okay, and we show that we're PMP and we're proud of being PMP project managers, employers are going to be like, yeah, most PMPs don't know anything. You guys agree or disagree? Put in a box. What do you guys think? You guys agree or disagree? If you know the mindset well, you could probably pass without knowing anything. It's crazy because the whole industry has gotten too, people care about the initials more than they care about the knowledge. Oh, I'm too bright here. All right. People care about the initials more than they care about the knowledge. Okay. You guys, hopefully you guys are my students. I mean, 99% of everybody that comes to these streams are already my students. You guys are already my students. I have nothing to sell any of you. You've already bought the course. So I have nothing more to sell you. I preach over and over. Don't learn to pass a test. Learn to be a better project manager. I don't want you guys certified and know nothing. Okay? A certification without knowledge is useless. Let's be realistic. If you are PMP certified and you don't know anything, you could get a job interview because that's what PMPs do. What PMPs do is that a PMP certification doesn't get you a job. A PMP gets you a job interview. Nothing more. Knowledge, presentation skills, people skill, EI, all that stuff. Knowing what you're talking about, that gets you a job. So you got all these useless, stupid trainers out here. All they care about is how fast can we cash in on the PMP run, man? Everybody needs it. Let's see how fast we cash in and steal people's money. And, and I don't know why people sign up with them. I don't. Then again, you have people that are just paying for people to take their exam. You guys heard of proxy testing. You guys heard of proxy testing. It's crazy, man. Yeah, that stuff is crazy. Where they pay other people to take, and they think they're going to succeed. I don't know who they fooling, man. Once again, I'm telling you guys, if you fool your way to get PMP, you'll get a job interview, but you will never get a job. You wasting your time and your money. PMP is not a race. It is a marathon. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes a whole lot of dedication. Okay? Retrain your brain as a project manager. I keep telling you guys, I presented the material. I never made the material. I never wrote the PMP material. None of that comes from me. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm just a guy on a camera. Okay? That material comes from good project managers, better than I am, better than you are, better than all of us that wrote books like the PMBOK, wrote books like the Agile Practice Guide, smart people, really smart, industry professionals. The knowledge you learn in the PMP is knowledge that you should be taking back to your projects and make them better. All right? Just don't hate me for the knowledge. I didn't make up any of that. I paid PMI a lot of money to license their materials. That's what I did. All right? And you have so much fraud going on in the PMP training industry. It's crazy, man. It's crazy out there. What I'm seeing, I'm gonna make. I don't know. These fake trainers pissing me off. I'm gonna go after them, man. Call them out on this BS. What do you guys think? Should I go after all these fake BS PMP trainers? Because some of them don't have ethics. What people don't even realize is if you want to teach PMP, you need to pay PMI to teach it. People don't know that. I pay PMI a large sum of money every single year to license the content from the PMBOK Guide, 6th edition, 7th edition, Agile Practice Guide, Process Group Practice Guide. I pay them. I literally pay them. A lot. Okay, enough to buy a car. Brand new car. That's how much money we pay PMI. Every year. I play by the rules, man. These people ain't even playing by the rules. They just reusing my stuff. That stuff is crazy. Yeah, today, you guys noticed, today I haven't been in a good mood. I've been yelling at people all day. Really, I haven't been in a mood. I haven't been in a good mood. If you see my LinkedIn post this morning, I was upset. Like crazy. I'm not just upset with the PMP. I'm upset with you guys too. Yeah, with you guys too. You guys need some tough love, man. Like, here's one. I need to get my PMP and stop playing around. What are you playing around with? Don't play around. Go get your PMP. Remember something, Daphne? Every single day, you are not certified. You are losing money. You guys agree with that? Yes or no? Right? What do you guys think? Yes or no? You guys need to get your PMP. Let me ask, you guys agree with this, right? Every single day, you're not certified. You're losing money. Yes or no? Every day, you're not certified. You're losing 50 bucks, 100 bucks, 200 bucks. Depends on how much raise you're going to get. Think about that. If, you know, so I put them in check. Here, think about this for a second. If you could get PMP certified and it leads to a $20,000 raise, $20,000 raise would be $400 a week, 80 bucks a day. So every day you're not certified, you're losing 80 bucks. Every week you're not certified, you're losing, $400. I don't know about you guys. That's a damn lot of money, man. $400 is a lot of money. All right. I'm not rich. If I was a filthy rich multimillionaire, I wouldn't be standing here. I'd be on a boat somewhere on a cruise. So, you guys got to kick it up, man. You guys got to step up your game here. Yeah. What do you guys think? Yes or no? You guys agree? Okay, you guys do agree. All right. Good to see that. Taking the PMP exam online. If you want to take it online, a couple of things you got to have. Number one, you got to have a stable computer. Make sure your computer works well. It doesn't crash, doesn't give errors. Number two, make sure your internet is super stable. If you use Wi-Fi and that thing goes up and down and it drops, you're done. You're going to drop the connection. You're going to lose the connection. You're going to fail the test. Not fail. They forfeit the test. You don't fail it. You just forfeit it, but you need to pay to take it again. And number three, you need to have a quiet room. You can't have anybody in the room. You can't have people walking behind you. Nothing like that. You need to have a nice quiet room, internet connection, good computer. Take it at home. I recommend to do it at home. I do it in this room. I do practice. I do real exams in this room here on this computer. I just disconnect these two monitors and I just take it right from my desk. That's how I do it. I got a webcam right there. Should we expect all the questions? No. Some are going to be easy. Some are going to be hard. But there's no distribution of that. But not all of them. Some of them are quick, just like that. Looking to get need suggestions on how to get started. Go get the course and start right now. If you want to get CAPM certified, here's what you do. Go to Udemy or go to my website, either one, tiaexams.com, or go to Udemy, look up my name. Get the course and start watching. Right now, get off of this call, go start. Right now. Go get the course, start watching from video 1, video 2, video 3. It's 7:20 at night. If you watch a couple of videos, you'll get an hour in tonight, get an hour in tomorrow. That's how you get started. Got it? That's how you do it. You got to start somewhere. That's how you do it. Watch all the videos, go straight down, do all the practice tests, get the simulator, do the practice test from the simulator, qualify for it, you're done. You don't need experience to do the CAPM. All you need is the course. I passed my CAPM. Speaking about CAPM. Okay, absolutely congratulations on passing. I'm super happy I was able to help you. Can you help me find a job? I can't help you find a job. The hardest part about getting a job is to get the first job. The second job in the industry is easy to get. It's the first job that's difficult. Well, the best thing I can recommend is do what I did. Volunteer. I worked for 1 year as an intern, actually paying them to work. It's a crazy story, but I was paying somebody else to work. It's a crazy story, but it's true. So go volunteer. Go volunteer to manage some projects. Maybe you're working right now. Volunteer to manage some projects if you go to church, if you have community, if you have at your job, maybe there's other projects to do. And volunteer. Work for free. It's the best way to gain experience. If you're a younger person, and I'm not saying age, I'm talking in experience. when you're young and experienced, don't work for pay, work for experience. Experience will bring money, but you got to start acquiring it in order to be paid. So volunteer, send out, ask people if you can help them manage a project. Work, say you're going to do free labor, and that's generally they'll hire you for that. Somebody's calling me Andrew. Yeah, I'm here. I'm thrilled to share I passed my PMP on the first attempt. Absolutely congratulations last Friday. Thank you for your supports, guidance, and simulator. Guys, get the simulator, tiaexams.com to pass your exam. I wore the blue color and celebrated with a beer. Now, that's how you celebrate. Andrew needs to celebrate with beers. Absolutely. Congratulations on that. All right, congratulations on that. Now, I want you guys to stick around because in a few minutes, I'm going to tell you guys some terrible news, bad news, and I want you guys to help me out with this. All right, you guys are going to help me, and I'm going to help you guys. Let me answer some questions, and I'm going to tell you guys some pretty bad news that I got. Got some bad news, and it's not good news. All right, it's not good news for me, and you guys are going to help me. All right, because I think I need some help. I think I really need some help. You know, as good as I sound, I think I need help from you guys. Andrew, I took the PMP today. Your course in 30 prepared me excellent. I'm waiting on the results, but think I did really well. I wore blue. Absolutely congratulations. I'm glad you felt this way. A lot of people don't. I wore blue and will get my cake tomorrow. Absolutely congratulations. Come back, Lamb. Let us know how you do. How can I get the ebook written by you that is PMP? TIAexams.com has the ebook. You can just purchase it right on the website. I can't pass the PMP. Couldn't. Is that I spent a lot of time understanding and answered it correctly. The time management issue now. Yeah, if you don't finish the exam, you will fail. Simple as I'm telling you guys right now. I did a whole YouTube video a couple of months ago on time management, and I kept emphasizing this. If you don't finish I had one student that sent me a message on LinkedIn that it took them all 4 hours to answer 120 questions and didn't answer 60 and then asked me why they failed. If you don't finish the questions, they're marked wrong. Okay, so you gotta speed it up. The only which way I can tell you right now is to do a lot of practice. All right. All right, welcome. I'm happy to share I passed with PMP. Congratulations, Kimberly. Beautiful name, the name of my daughter, Kimberly. That I passed with PMP the other day with, perfect score. I'll make sure to get a good night's sleep. I made a YouTube video this morning that came out that says one of the most important things to do is to get a good night's sleep. This is, I think, the most important thing we can do when taking this test. Wear blue, of course, secret. Celebrate it with a banana caramel cake. Now that I've never had that, but that sounds really good. A big fan of banana products. And iced tea. I'm not a fan of iced tea. Iced coffee would have been better. Absolutely. Congratulations, Kimberly. Welcome to the world of project management. Thank you for keeping us motivated. I'm super happy I was able to help you pass. I'm about to finish my PMP prep course. After this, do you suggest to focus on the test? Yeah. Start going through the simulator, Alberto. That's how we do it. Correct. No, just start doing the practice questions. Good. Go schedule your test. Omar, the moment you take your exam, go and schedule it. What should I do to understand in a short time? Practice. I just answered that. Do a lot of practice. In the simulator has over 1,000 practice questions with video explanations. Do a lot of them. Do all of them. On the mocks on other platforms, 75 is okay. I think you should be fine. If you have the simulator, there's 2 other or 3 other practice full-length ones in the simulator. Go practice those. See how high you can get. But Thursday is right around the corner. So I don't know if you have time for that, but I think you should be fine. I think it looks all right. Do you recommend note-taking? I'm a note-taker. Okay. In fact, I was watching a video. A few minutes ago, an educational video. And not to show you guys, I take notes because I learn better. When I'm watching something educational, you know what I do? I have a little book. This book I get from Staples. And in it, I take notes. Now, I don't want to show you the notes I was taking because it was a business video. And I just write notes. And this is a book that has, I don't know if you guys can see that, but no, camera's washing it out. But it has a date thing on it. So I know the dates I take the notes. So I'm a note taker. I've been doing that all my life. It's something I do a lot of. If I learn it, I remember things better when I write it. If that's you, then take notes. If that's not you, maybe you don't need to. Amy says, "Oh no, target for process. That's not bad. Was I close? Below target actually mean coaching class. Yeah, join me in the coaching class. We review what you did wrong. Maybe you're not getting that mindset correctly, and do more practice questions. All right. So join me in the coaching class. We'll see how you do. We'll see what you did wrong." Do you recommend being part of the chapter? What to do? What next? If you plan to go to the chapter meetings, yes, I recommend doing the chapter. If you're going to go to the chapter meetings and meet people and talk to people and just get out there and talk to people, it's a great thing to do. Networking. It's all about networking. August 3rd, I have a few more simulators. 3 of one of the ultra getting ready. Okay, you got this, John? Come back, let us know. Enough to pass the exam. Get that and the simulator, and you'll be all right. You got this. You got this. Is there a promo code on purchasing paying for the exam? No, not that I know of. If I pass my exam this week, I just passed. Okay, pass your exam this week, and thank you, Andrew. I would recommend people to get this. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything on that, but absolutely congrats. I don't mention all the products on the channel. That is a rule. Absolutely congratulations on passing your exam on that. MJA, you're the best. I'm PMP certified. Congratulations, MJA, on passing your exam. Did you celebrate well? Both of you guys. Did you guys celebrate well? Don't forget to get a cake. Bare minimum. I've been taking a course for 2 weeks and I'm at 42. Good. That's not bad. First, I'll be asking questions. Questions this way. All right. All right. Axe away. How many iterations for user stories? The number of user stories is not given. I'm not sure you got this question. How to answer this? Was it okay? Don't. If you take the PMP exam, do not give away the questions. That is against exam policy, and you can literally have your name on YouTube. That's a violation. Sorry to tell you that. I'm not gonna answer it because I don't need PMI to kill me, man. Don't do that. Don't, guys, whatever you see on that exam is proprietary. If you want to tell people like, hey, I got agile questions and traditional questions and user story questions, but if you give away the full question, it's an exam violation. Don't do that. All right? Come on now. Let's be ethical on this. 5 to 10 does not count towards it. Could you please clarify what no one knows what the passing score is. No one knows what those 5 to 10 questions are. How many correct answers are needed? No one knows. PMI, unfortunately, has never published that. I will be making a mindset video coming out maybe next week. It's called 60 Mindset Principles. You'll see it come out next week. Yes, I thought of that because I'm sick of people reproducing my courseware and then misrepresenting it. I scored 50% of your practice on your practice test after completing the cram course. How many hours should I study for the exam in 30 days? I scored 50% on your practice after completing the cram. Everybody is different. Some people study a couple hours. Some people study 50 hours. Some people study 100 hours. Everybody's different as long as you understand it and you're scoring well on your practice test. No, I can't do it this week. Doing my master's in business analytics and completed my CA while applying for a job, tailoring my resume. Still not able to get an interview call. Yeah, keep doing that. Sometimes you got to apply to many jobs. And the problem, let's be realistic here. By the way, you guys ever clicked on the like button? Come on, guys, click on the like button. Let's be realistic here. Not the thumbs up. No. Not the heart icon, the thumbs up, okay? The heart icon just likes the chat. We want you to like the video. The thumbs up button on the video. When it comes to getting an interview, it's difficult because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I believe, I don't know if this is true or not, most people don't see your resume. Okay? Most people don't see your most employers don't see your resume. And the reason you can submit an amazing resume and feel like your resume sucks, but in reality is because the employer never saw your resume. You guys agree with that or disagree? What do you guys think? Yes or no? You guys agree or disagree? What do you guys think? Yes or no? The employer never see your resume. Why? One of two reasons why employers never see your resume. You can have a great resume and you're not getting a job because number one, they're not seeing your resume because too many applicants. You got shuffled in the box of too many people applied for this position. I know because it happens to me. There's many people submit resume. I'll be honest with you guys. Listen, I just got a new video editor guy, okay? And here's what happened. There were so many people applying for this job that the people that got interviews was really the people that applied when, and I did this one myself because the editor works directly with me, takes videos of me. The video editor, he got the interview. Really, I scheduled 3 interviews a day. And if I hit that 3 interviews, I'm done watching resumes. I'm done. And here's what happened. Okay. So first I used the AI tool to filter all the resumes out that I don't want to see. I'm going to do a video on that. I have to do a video. Have you guys ever seen how employers filter out resumes? Have you guys ever seen the filters yourself? I have access, I'm an employer, to Indeed's back end to show you how that works. If you guys want to see something like that, let me know. I should do a video on that. Would you guys like to see how employers filter out your resume? People have never seen that before. So here's what I would do. I would go in and I would filter out the resumes and then whatever pops up. And the guy that got hired had applied like a few minutes before. Okay, he got hired because he applied a few minutes before. In other words, his resume was at the top of the list. And I looked at it like, yeah, that resume looks good. Then I was like, that one looks good and this one looks good. And then I call them all up. Oh, you're coming. I'm done. I'm done for the day. Like I'm done. I'm done looking over. I got 3 interviews for tomorrow. I'm done. If none of those pans out, I'm gonna do it again. Then I do it again. And that's how we kept doing it. So don't think the point of this is, I know a lot of you guys are saying, yes, you want to see that. Yeah, I got to do a video on that. The last time I did employment video, none of you guys watched. So I didn't make another one. Like I make great content for you guys to help you guys find job, but then nobody watched. But then if I do this crazy video, PMP is dying, everybody clicks. Anyhow, so if you have a good resume and you're not getting hits, think about this. It's probably not because the resume is bad or you suck. It's probably because the employer is not seeing it. Filters are taking you out. Too many applicants, and realistically, there's so many applicants for every job nowadays. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. You guys said you're gonna watch, and then when I make the videos, nobody watches. All right. So yeah, you guys gotta watch. I didn't realize I didn't have enough experience for them. Book the purchase. No, just get the course. Just get the course. All right. Just get the regular CAPM courses. There's no book. You don't need it. Having a hard time understanding monitor and control. There is no way to control is to direct things. Monitor is to watch. Okay. Monitor, for example, if a painter is painting a wall, if you're monitoring him, you're just watching him you're watching him. Hey, he's doing a good job. Directing him is like, hey, move the brush here, move the brush there, pick up the paint here and do this. Directing is giving instructions. Monitoring is watching them to ensure they're following the instructions. All right. Not to memorize it. Some question in the exams. Yeah, I put them in there because those questions are meant to test your knowledge of what's happening. Test your knowledge in the course. But on the exams, you don't need to memorize them. Yeah, all right. I forgot what I was talking about. How much should we score in a... if you're talking about PMP, how much should one score in your 60-minute mock exam? Try to get at least an 80. 60-minute practice exam. I always tell people you try to get at least an 80. Lori says, we're all blue past the CAPM. Congratulations, Lori. With overall a great score on the way home. I stopped at... I can't even pronounce that. For strawberry grand, I don't even know what that is. And I can't ever. I don't know what those are. Those look like cake emojis, so I'm assuming, Lori, you got cake emojis. Congratulations, Lori. Welcome to the world of project management. I'm super happy we was able to help you pass, Lori. Congratulations. Now, go get that job, Lori. Get that experience, and let's get you PMP certified, Lori. You got this. Move up that ladder. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. People were not studying and doing stupidness and then failing the test and or not getting a job. Okay, we did that. Answer that one. You not only made me schedule my test on this live after I said I had prolonged booking it. I did the test, pass all three. 90 minutes, 99. What? Jesus Christ. You, Amy, you are a genius. You see, guys, I'm not sure if this was Amy was on this live, but a couple of lives ago, I was yelling at the students, yelling at my folks to go schedule their tests and stop worrying about failing and go schedule the test. I'm not sure if Amy was part of that. But Amy says, you not only made me schedule my test on this live, and I'm glad. I was happy to help you out, Amy, and book it. Now, this is crazy. Amy, you are a statistical. I've never heard about this. I don't think I have ever heard somebody finish a PMP test with 99 minutes left. Wow. That's crazy, man. Amy, you smarter than me, and I thought I was the smartest guy in the world. Amy, you are the smartest person in PMP. 99. You guys understand this? That's 1 hour and 40 minutes. Okay? Amy finished this exam in 2 hours and 20 minutes. She did 180 questions in 180. She did 180 questions. And how many times is that? Less than 180 minutes. She was doing under a minute a question. Way under. All right. So she did 140 minutes. So it's how many minutes? 230 minutes. She finished at 100 minutes off. She finished it 110 minutes. 120 minutes she finished it. Yeah. So she finished this in a little over 2 hours. Jesus Christ. That's insane. Mary, you need to double celebrate, triple celebrate. You are absolutely amazing. That is crazy. Mary is, as Victor said, Mary, you didn't crush it. You killed it. You demolished the PMP. That test was too easy for you. And you know what's ironic? You know what's ironic about Mary? Because Mary is, as we can all see, perfect score in all three sections. 99 minutes left. It's crazy to read this for me because Mary, Amy, did I say Mary? Amy was scared to schedule her tests, but was statistically a genius at it. Isn't that crazy? Mary was a statistical genius because statistically, in the world of PMP, you're going to be a statistical genius because very few people, I've heard of people finishing in 60 minutes earlier, but never 1 hour and 40 minutes earlier. I don't think I could do this. I don't think I could do this either. So Amy, absolutely, once again, congratulations. The thing about Amy is that what has me right now going is she prolonged booking it. Okay, that's crazy to me because, and this happens not just to Amy, but to a lot of people. You guys are more than ready. You guys are ready to ace your exam, but then you're scared of booking it like Amy did. Amy had to come to my live for me to make her book it. That's the crazy part about this. Let me see if Amy responded. Is Amy still around? Amy is still around. Amy just put a bunch of emojis here. Amy says 99 minutes left. Surprise. Yeah, Amy, that is. And I took the breaks, by the way. Yeah, you need to take the breaks. All right, Amy, you are amazing. Congratulations. Make sure you celebrate well. And, make a lesson out of Amy for everyone, guys. Go schedule your test. You may feel you're not ready. Maybe Amy didn't feel like she was ready, but obviously she was more than ready. More than ready. All right, more than ready. All right. Have to be. Let's go out of be a PMP. I need you guys to do that. No one should give it a try to take without studying. There's any failure. Yeah. Well, people only study in the mindset and think they're going to pass. Knowledge is everything, of course. You guys do agree. People devalue the certifications when they're certified and don't know anything. You guys are having fun with me going on a tangent just now. Put them in practice. Keep telling you guys, you can fake a certification, but you can't fake yourself. It's a good saying. It's a good saying. Got to use that more often. You can fake a certification, but you can never fake the knowledge, because they'll call you out on that interview. What would you do on the job without the knowledge? You probably wouldn't even get the job. AI knows the mind. People pay people to take PMP. Proxy testing is real, guys. That's crazy, man. Amy says, I also want to say that I paid for the Udemy course. All right, and got the cram course free on this live. And I can say, yeah, a lot of people don't get the cram course, but realistically, guys, the cram course is everything in the 35-hour course. It's everything in the 35-hour course, just more condensed. Okay, no, I answered that. I feel prepared thanks to your course simulator. Do you expect to stay in front of the computer? No. During the 10-minute break, you can go walk around. All right. I passed the exam today. Congratulations. Thanks for the support and guide. Udemy course is helpful. It's time to eat cake. Correct. Go and get some cake. Cake is amazing. And when you're done, get some more cake. Absolutely, congratulations. I'm super happy I was able to help you pass your exam and all the person passed. Isn't Krishna, isn't it amazing that you get that off your shoulders? Now you can move on with your life. Get another certifications. I don't think you need to spend that energy to put out real content. And no, I need to spend energy to help people. I don't like, one of the things that people tell me is, you can't help everyone. Some people tell me that, like, why do you spend energy on people that are negative to you? And it's not that I spend energy on people that are negative. It's as I want to help people that are negative. I don't believe people are negative. I believe people don't understand something. I don't believe people are evil. I just believe they just don't understand it. So I have a lot of energy. Don't worry. I have lots of energy. I have energy to do a lot of things. They should. Can we start the questions only when I finish everybody's question? That's what these lives are for. That's what all this live is for. We'll talk. Yeah, you guys. I got an interesting. Did you guys see my LinkedIn post today? Did you guys see those LinkedIn posts? Yes or no? Did you guys see my LinkedIn post today? I got a few interesting personal messages on that, and people were like, "Oh, it's great for real talk," and I'm like, I think it's true. I think people like real talk because there's too much AI sugar-coated, be nice talk on the internet. Yes or no? And and here's the do you guys think when I tell you guys things that I'm being hard on you guys? Yes or no? Do you guys think sometimes I come off as negative? What do you guys think? I wanted to ask you guys that. What do you guys think? Do you guys think so? Like sometimes I say things and I'm like too abrasive. I'm too rough around the edges. Sometimes I post things that beats people up or beats you up or makes you feel bad. The thing is, it's true. That's the thing. It's true. I responded to one of the people and I told them something. I'm not here for you to love me. I'm here to help you. I'm here to give you the real world. The real world is not easy to deal with. I told this to my daughter. My daughter told me that you're going to be offending people. And my advice to that is, if the truth offends you, you're going to be in the world for a lot of hurt. The world is not nice, guys. Okay? The world is not nice. The world is tough. Okay? This is a tough world, man. Everybody's trying to get by. The economy sucks. Governments don't give a crap. People don't give a crap. People are trying to support their families. People are trying to get a better job. And you all trying to do the same thing. The people that succeeds are going to be the one that toughs it out. So, don't feel like I come off wrong. All right, I'm not trying to be tough on you guys, but I'm trying to tell you guys, man, I want you guys to succeed, especially my students. I want you guys to succeed. So don't, take it for what it is, man. I don't want to sugarcoat the world and tell you guys it's all spices. It's all candy and spices, dandelions and roses. Because the world is mean. Employers are mean. The government don't give a crap. Your boss is going to fire you tomorrow. You're probably going to fail that certification. Your kids are probably going to hate you. Maybe not. Your parents will die. You will die. The world will probably blow up one day. And that's just reality, man. That's the world we live in. It's not, you're going to never get sick. And everybody's going to love you. And your employer is going to love you. And you're going to be a millionaire one day. And you're going to live in a big mansion. That's not reality. That's made up trash. All right, that's fakeness. So if anybody's preaching that to you, that you're going to be rich and everybody's going to love you, they're lying to you. Sorry to tell you that. It's what it is. You're going to die one day. Your employer probably hates you. He's probably going to fire you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that. It's how the game is. I hope not. Let's not hope not. But I got a message from a student that was part of a massive layoff, and this student really thought his job was secure, and I felt bad. But he was making a lot of money, had a job for a long time, went to work. His whole department gone. Massive company. I'm not gonna name the names. But it was in the news. Massive company, almost the whole department gone. Just like that. Just gone. Just vanish. I text him back. I wrote back to him. Sorry to hear that. Here's the links to all the PMP courses. Now he's got to go get PMP. What can I tell you? The world is not nice. The world is tough. All right? Really tough. Yeah. All right, moving on here. I'm planning to write my PMP in a couple of days. Super nervous. Got 72% on the test. Okay, all right. I no comments on SH. But if you got 72 on my exams, I think that's okay. Try to bring that up to 80. Review what you get wrong. I think it's going to be all right. Too expensive. I forgot what that was. Want to purchase your book on Amazon? Yeah, you can get the book on Amazon. It's only available. The paperback is only on Amazon. Amazon has... If you guys don't know this, the reason why we don't sell the book on any other website is because Amazon has an exclusive distribution for paper copies. No other provider or retailer can sell the book, even us, because we gave those rights to them. You guys agree? You guys agree? We're going through to say, how does a PMP expand on CAPM? PMP is more heavier theoretical, and the exam is just different. It's more in-depth to what you're learning. So I go more in depth into the processes, more in depth in Agile. You just dipped your foot in Agile in the CAPM, but in the PMP it goes much more. The CAPM actually covers things PMP don't. It actually covers BA, which PMP actually doesn't. Technically, you learn more in CAPM. Go figure on that. Doing all the mocks. Yes, that's what you guys should be doing. The PMP, how I can prepare for the exam. That's a lot of things to answer. Go get my Udemy course and get started, man. Go to my website, tiaexams.com. Find a package that works for you. or go to udemy.com and buy the 35-hour course. Start tonight, start watching. That's all you need to do. That's how you get started. Right now, tonight, not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Correct, Jay. Correct. Got to practice. Enter the review and go over wrong. No, that's good. I don't see anything wrong with that. I think you're good. Make sure you get the mindset, all right? Hey, Andrew, pass PMP, perfect score. God bless you. Thank you, thank you. For your work and passion, it's obvious you love what you do. Yes, I do. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your exam. I'm super happy we're able to help you pass your test. Congratulations on that. Did you get a piece of cake? Do I need the PMBOK guide? No. If you have my book, you're done. That's all you need. Comes with the course. You don't need anything else. Don't read the PMBOK. I read it for you. No. First of all, this is a good thing here. Look at this. And wouldn't guarantee a job. No certification guarantees a job. None. And you know what's more valuable than a PMP? Knowledge. But you know, if you don't have a PMP, you ain't gonna get past the resume filter. Because I could filter you out like that. And everybody does it because everybody gets a billion resumes. So get your PMP. If not, no one will ever see your resume. So when you get your PMP, do two things. Get the knowledge, get the certification. Don't do one without the other. Just go and get the cert and then forget about the knowledge. Don't do that. 60 ultra hard in 1 hour, 23 minutes. Is that bad? I don't know. Is it 3 hours? No, that's right around the time you should be doing it. I don't know. Times that by 3. What is that? 80 minutes. That's about right. Yeah, it's close enough. No, it's not too bad. I forgot the time, and you got to watch the YouTube video when I say how many minutes you should be spending by section. You did 83 minutes. I forgot. Yeah, it's about right. Something like that. I have a lot of issues with types of risks. Primary risk, secondary risk, residual risk. Primary risk is risk that is directly affecting your project. Secondary risk arise from primary risk. Residual risk is risk that's left over after you put in the mitigation. So primary risk is like if you drive, you're going to get in an accident, you're going to die, right? The risk of dying in a car accident. That's a primary risk. Secondary risk is you're going to hit somebody on the street and they might die. And the residual risk is after you put in all your mitigation, you don't text, you don't drink, you pay attention. You can still get in a car accident. Still a little risk left over after you do everything right. That's residual risk. Is 2 weeks a good time to do simulations for? Yes, that's good enough. 1 week is probably good. Passed the PMP last month. Congratulations, Drew. Passed the ACP. Oh, congratulations, Drew. And passed. Whoa, Drew is on a damn. Let's see if he passes another one in the next sentence. All thanks to Andrew celebrating with a Pilsner. Oh, that sounds good. And a basil tomato ice cream. What the hell is a basil tomato? What the hell is a basil? What is tomato ice cream? Is that a thing? Served on a bread blondie. What the hell is a? I've never heard of ice cream having vegetables. Is tomato even a vegetable? Or is it a fruit? Jesus Christ, the Pilsner sounds good, but I don't know about that basil tomato ice cream. Am I reading that? Do I not know how to read? Am I seeing the word tomato? I don't know. I don't know, Drew, but you are amazing. You are an amazing one. Absolutely, congratulations, Drew. Drink a couple more beers. I don't know about that basil stuff. Get yourself a piece of carrot cake or chocolate cake, and then continue that certification. Absolutely, congratulations on that. So doing this 2 weeks. Lab says social media fast. I'm not sure if you took the advice, but have you guys been doing that? Did you guys do what I told you guys and stay away from social media? Did you guys do that? I don't know if you guys did that. Yes or no. Put it in a box if you did that. Did you do the social media fast? I don't know. It's about the same, sometimes harder. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Can you have extra monitors? No, you cannot. You cannot have. They make you disconnected. You can only have one. What I do when I'm taking an exam is I have this monitor. I have 2 monitors on this desk. I got a wide screen here, and I got a second one here. So what I do is I disconnect the second one, and I just use the wide screen. I don't recommend using a widescreen when taking exams because it takes up the whole damn monitor. You got to keep going like this all the time. Gotta keep watching the screen because it's so wide. Do I need to memorize? No, you do not. Understand them? You do not need to memorize that. Can I use your PMP videos for CAPM? No, you will fail because the CAPM has an additional topic called business analysis, which is not covered in PMP. Don't do that. Is this a live for PMP or just chat? It's a live for PMP practice questions coming up when I'm done. My PMP test is Saturday and I don't feel ready. Took the test years ago and failed, so I'm anxious. Make sure you do the simulator. Hopefully you did. Go through the mindset. Hopefully you did. Go through the course. Hopefully you did. And just take it and hope for the best. That is all you can do. You failed it years ago. No anxiety needed. Who cares if you fail? Big deal. Take it again. Everybody fails at something. Simulator is the best. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. Be prepared. I had 50 minutes left on my test. MJ, that is amazing. So MJ did pass. MJ did pass the exam. MJ used the simulator. Had 50 minutes left. That is absolutely amazing, MJ. I mean, Amy is insane. That's insane amount of time. Amy is statistical genius. MJ, you are also a genius. Congratulations on passing once again. 50 minutes is a lot. And you finish it in a little over 3 hours. That's a good time. That's like something I would do. I think me and MJ is in the same boat. Amy, she's in a whole nother universe. I was about to take the coaching, but then I found your course in Udemy. Passed PMP in the first attempt. Congratulations and welcome to the world of project management. Absolutely, congratulations on passing. Did you celebrate one? Did you get a piece of cake on that? All right, I passed the PMP. Wanted to thank you for everything you do. Always remember saying to myself, don't give away. And I didn't get my cake, but I'm wearing blue. Absolutely, congratulations on passing your exam. And you did make sure to go and celebrate well. Make sure to get a piece of cake. Absolutely, congratulations. Make sure it's not a cheesecake. All right, that's what I'll tell you. Passed the PMP last month, landed a job this month, and needed a PMP certification. Good. You see, this is what I'm telling you guys. Jobs makes it mandatory. Even if they don't make it mandatory, and if they have it just a job listing, if you don't have it, they're probably not gonna call you up. Sorry to tell you that. Passed the PMP in March 2024 as a year ago and completed my 60P retain. If I submit my completeness next month, will I lose remaining? No, it just keeps adding on. It will not. All right, so congratulations on passing. Getting those reminders. Good. How do you recommend getting my employer to pay for my exam? I have no idea. You got to ask them. Professional development, but the courses are not very valuable. Pay for the exam. They have to see the value. They have to see the value in it. If they see the value, they're probably going to pay. If they don't see the value, they're probably not going to pay. So what I would tell you guys to do is, I would say to try to see the value in it. Every employer is different. Everybody's different. I'm taking your course now. I watch a few videos and take notes while I'm watching them and studying those. And I watch and others said, good. Nothing wrong with that. That's how you learn. There's nothing wrong with that. You send me an email. I have not checked that inbox. I was busy all day. I was yelling at people all day today. Yeah, I really was. I was going off on a bunch of people today. Yeah. Actually, I don't have much hands-on experience in the field yet, but I can take the PMP and get certified. Good. What's your advice on whether I should do it? No, go. If you have the time and the resources to do it, go do it and get it over with right now. More credentials doesn't hurt anyone. Hello. Is your course enough? Get my course and get the simulator. That's more than enough. People do agree. I was talking about when we get rid of your video, when employers just never see your resume. I watched your videos between Thursday and Sunday and took my exam on Saturday and I passed on the first try. Absolutely, congratulations. You watched me for 3 days and you passed. Absolutely, congratulations on passing your test. Now, did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Absolutely, congratulations. AI filters are killing us. It is. Filters, not necessarily AI filters, but just filters in general. I think what hurts more in the job field right now is not so much so the filters. I think what hurts more is the sheer amount of resumes that is being applied to every job. You guys agree or disagree? You guys agree with that? I think what's hurting most employees nowadays is the sheer amount of resumes employers are getting. and then you get shuffled in to a barrel that the employers never sees. I think because once you meet the filters, they'll see your resume. Okay, once you meet what if the job description says A, B, C, D, and you have A, B, C, D on your resume, the filter will not kick you out. You will show up. But the sheer amount of resumes they're getting will get you not seeing, unfortunately. I think that's all right. You guys do agree? Yeah, too many applications, and it's true. A lot of people apply and they don't have anything on the job, and that just floods the system. That's why they have to resort to using filters, because people are applying that don't even qualify. Why don't people apply after reading the job requirement? Because, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys know this? Do you guys know that employers pay per applicant? Do you guys know that? Do you guys know that? That every time you apply for a job, an employer has to pay to get your resume. Did you guys know that? I don't think people knows that. Like, really, people don't know that. And I don't know if you guys know that. I'm going to show you guys some pretty cool stuff, okay? I want to show you guys something that's going to open your eyes, if I could. Let me see something. The problem that I found, that I believe that happened, was what I found that happened was the job sites made it easy to apply, so the employers paid them more money. Then the employers got too many people that don't qualify because people just clicked and read it. So I want to show you guys something. Okay. I want to show you guys something. Now, this doesn't apply to project management. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I run a medical school. Like, I own a medical school. Okay. Don't ask why. Let me show you guys something. Would you guys like to see what Indeed looks like? I'm not going to show you any candidates. Would you guys like to see what the employer dashboard looks like? You guys want to see that? Would you guys like to see how that works out? Okay, good. Let me show you guys some eye-opening stuff, okay? Now, I'm only going to show it briefly. It doesn't have anybody's working info. I'm just making sure it doesn't have anybody's real name and address. And I'll give you guys a little hint of what it looks like, okay? So this is what the Indeed board looks like. We are a medical school. Once again, we are a medical school. Keep that in mind. Let me show you guys something. So check this out. Here's the Indeed candidate board. This is what employers see. So I have a job posting for a phlebotomy instructor, CNA supervisor to supervisor of nurses, CNA instructor, medical billing and coding. These are instructor positions to teach medical courses, all right? Let me show you guys something. So when I click on this, I spend $44 a day. Let me show you guys something. So this posting, it's at $1.29. Now, I said it wrong. It's not per resume, it's per click. So average cost per click. So if you go to Indeed right now, okay? If you go to Indeed right now and you look up phlebotomy technician instructor, if you look up phlebotomy instructor, okay? And technical institute, you see this right here. If I click this, my company spends $1.29. That's how they make money. Okay, it's not free. I don't know who told you this is free. So if somebody comes right now and they click this button, I get charged $1.29. That's how it is. So, and then I have a budget of $44. So if you are an idiot and you really don't want this position, but you click it anyway, they still charge me $1.29. When my budget runs out for the day, my ad stops showing. Then this guy at this bottom shows. Now, I don't want to click this guy because I don't want to be an idiot. But if I click this guy here, I know this guy, by the way. I know that's cool. If I click him, he's going to lose $1. Okay, that's how this game is played. So you get paid based on the amount of clicks you get. Now, what these people are doing is they make it a lot easier for you guys to click and apply. Every time you apply, you pay even more. So you see, like, we got 500 clicks. All right, 476 clicks. There's only 69 people apply for the job. Here are all the resumes that I can go and see. If I click this, I can see the actual resume. And if you want to see what the job filters look like, this is what it looks like. So I can go to Smart Sourcing. And phlebotomy instructor. So I can go here and I can say who updated their resume 6 months ago. Maybe I want to see who updated their resume up to 3 days ago. So if your resume was not updated and pushed to Indeed, I wouldn't see your thing. These are the filters, by the way, if you want to know what the filters look like. So what I do is I do this. I say who updated their resume in the last month. This is how I filter, by the way. Then I would go in and say skills. I want to know phlebotomy skills because it's a damn phlebotomy teacher. Teaching skills. I may or may not do this, depending on how many resumes I get back. So I'll say, show me people that have teaching skills. This particular job doesn't really have certifications, but if it does, it'll just be a checkbox. I can then go in and say, well, depending on how you filter it, there'll be checkboxes for like PMP or this degree or that degree or this education. So you can really go in there and see what it is. So this is what the filters look like. All right. And there's a lot. You can go in here and see, maybe somebody knows, maybe I want a bilingual instructor. I could click that. I can go in there and be like, well, let me find all the phlebotomy technicians. No, that's a job title. So if you don't have a specific job title on your resume, I would never see it. Because I can just go in here and say, well, I want to see people that are medical assistant instructors. They're qualified to teach phlebotomy, by the way. Good. That starts to narrow everything down. Then I could say maybe certain companies that I want to work for. And this is not all of the filters. This is some of them. This is not the one for education. This is not the one for certifications. This is just some of the filters that we have. All right. Was that enlightening? What do you guys think? Did you learn something? Did you learn something today? That's how it works. Okay. Hopefully, let me ask you guys a question. Was that eye-opening? All right. That I should do one for project. I don't have any project management out there currently running. Those are all for medical school. In that, so that's people don't know. You pay per click. You pay per resume. The most expensive one, the most expensive place to run a job is LinkedIn. It is crazy. LinkedIn, when you apply to LinkedIn jobs, it can cost an employer a couple of dollars. So if 2,000 people apply, it costs you like $6,000-$7,000. Easy. Finding if the cost to employers are a lot. This is why employers hate it when you apply that you don't qualify because it costs us money. All right, that's just what it is. So here it is. All right. Your mic is fuzzy. Suddenly some noise. You guys can't hear me? You guys can't hear me? I don't know. All right. Is that better? I don't know. Is that better? You guys can hear me now? Let's use the Okay, is that better? Better. Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on with that other mic. All right. Yeah. Crazy, right? All right. That was some eye-opening stuff. I should do a video on that to really show you, because you can go in there, and you see how easy it is to filter out, because you can do filter out, just say, give me all the PMPs, give me all the bachelor's degree, give me all the master's degree. So, and your resume gone. That's it. One click, your resume gone. Never see you again. Bye-bye. See you later, alligator. That's the system, dude. That's how they work. So when I get these resumes and I see, like, like I'm doing a phlebotomy instructor job, and I get some guy that works at McDonald's that applied for the job, it pisses me off, because I just spent $1.29. You just cost me $1.29. And how the hell are you going to teach phlebotomy if you flipping burgers, man? What's wrong with you, man? You got common sense? Like, you see a job that says phlebotomy technician instructor. What do you think you're doing? You are teaching people to be a phlebotomy technician. Why are you applying if you flipping burgers? Why are you clicking on the ad in the first place? Why are you even looking in the first? Go become a phlebotomist first. Why are you looking to become a phlebotomy teacher? It's crazy. And I'm not making this up. I've got people, if we go through some of those resumes right now, there's some of them that are security guards. I can't make this up. There's some of them that are fast food workers. There's some of them that has nothing on their resume. People would submit their name and their address. I don't know why. There's 69 resumes there out of 500 that looked at it. And I'm telling you guys right now, out of those 69, valid clicks, people that are qualified, are probably going to be 10. I'm not joking. Okay, but what you guys are saying, somebody says you should account for those risks. No. What you guys fail to understand is my budget was $45 a day. And when I run out of that budget, you don't see the ad. So let's say you want to apply to that job. You want to get that job. You want to become a phlebotomy instructor. You never get to see it because all the people that don't qualify clicked it out. So when you go and you looking for a job, you don't see the job posting. The job posting gone because the budget's gone. That's the problem. So you don't get the job that you qualify for. You don't get the job that you can actually do. And I don't get to see you and I want to meet you because a bunch of idiots clicked out the damn job posting. So don't think it's not harming you. You're saying, well, let the employer pay. Andrew, you're rich. You should pay. No, you're suffering too. All right. You guys agree or disagree? What do you guys think? Yes or no? You guys agree or disagree? All right. What do you guys think? Yes or no? All right. You guys agree? You guys agree or disagree? Because that's what's happening here, man. That's what's happening here. All right, so now you know the inside works. And if you ever heard of employers getting upset, oh, all these people applied and they don't qualify because they paid for the applicants. And the unqualified applicants are killing the qualified applicants. The whole system becomes hard. The employer spends too much. The employer spends unnecessary amount of money. The people that are applying that don't qualify are literally wasting their time. You don't get the right job because you're never seeing or you never see the job. And that's the game. That's how this is being played right now. And Listen, I don't want to blame anybody, but I think most of the blame should go to the job sites. The way the job sites are made to profit off the employer and the employee, the job site made it easy for you to apply. The job site made it easy for my ad to show up. The job site then charges me by the click. So, the job site objective is to get you to click and for me to pay. And in the end, they screw both of us. You guys agree or disagree? That's how Indeed is made. This is how LinkedIn. What do you think? You all think LinkedIn is free? Nothing is free, guys. Nothing is free. You pay for it somehow. Somebody's paying for it somehow. Okay. Like YouTube probably showed you some ads already because YouTube needs to be paid. Anyhow, I think I spent a lot of time on this. I'm getting tired now. Did you guys learn a lot of stuff tonight or what? Was tonight useful? Yes or no? Wrong, Magnificent Journey. Research is costing us. If you go right now to Indeed and you click my ad, you don't need to apply. If you click my ad, I will spend $1.29. If you go right now and you click that ad, I will spend $1.29. So wrong, incorrect. Research costs money. It costs me money. Many people don't know how it works. Yeah, that should be publicized more. Yeah. You guys learned a lot tonight. Oh my God, I got like a billion questions here. We're going to be here till like 10 o'clock tonight. All right, we're going to be here till like 10 o'clock. My wife's going to call me and be like, where you at? Okay, we didn't answer this. Okay, no, I answered most of these already. Yeah. Okay, we did this one. And to follow the trends of click. I try to do clickbait titles, but I don't want to do clickbait that doesn't teach what it says. Dobbs just keywords in the white format at the end of the resume. Amy, if you do that, and the employer sees it and they know you're trying to bypass their filter, they might find that offensive. I don't recommend that. Build the job description into your description. Build the job description into your actual work. That's the best way to do it. Make it legit. Is there a resource that shows the processes? No, you don't need to memorize any of that. Once again. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, okay, I feel the edge. I haven't started to attempt again. Shall I start all the courses again? Yeah, start again, man. If you fail, no big deal. Just keep on going. That's all. In which PM process scope of work comes in? Creating the scope statement. Yeah, there's no order to follow. You can make that at any point during planning. All the planning processes are done in parallel. Yeah, remember that. None of those planning processes supersedes another one. Get a good night's sleep, Andy. Get a good night's sleep. That's the most important thing you can do. Hello to you. Yeah, we were talking about Amy earlier, how Amy was acing that test. I used the Udemy course, Graham. Okay. All right, Amy did say that. When I decide to pursue PMP to take the test, should I? Not ready. Okay, just go. You're not ready. Go take the class, get the simulator, and go take the test, man. That's it. That's all you got to do. You got this. Start doing the class. Andrew, I don't have much hands-on in the field. No, we answered that. Test tomorrow. We said get a good night's sleep. That's the best thing you can do. Why are you up right now? Why are you watching me? Go get a good night's sleep. This video will be here tomorrow. Go sleep. To my exam at 5 a.m. just to thank you. Yes, I've cleared my exam. All 3 domains, your course and simulator were great. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your exam. I said you just passed your test. Go and get a piece of cake. You're going to be amazing. Absolutely. Congratulations on that. Welcome to the world of PMP. Congratulations on that. The simulator on TIA or Udemy, on TIA exams. That is not on Udemy. The cram course, you can get that from Udemy. Sign up for your virtual class. Go to TIAexams.com. You got all the classes there. All the classes are there. You got this. Users want to eventually get into a PMO or COO roles for project management. To get into a COO, I recommend an MBA from a good school. PMO, you got to apply for it. That just needs good project management skills and program management skills. I think you're going to be good. PMOs are generally run by program managers, believe that or not, even though it's a project management office. COO, I recommend an MBA. I know it's a useless degree. You're not going to learn anything, but a lot of organizations wants that. And then do your training. Okay, sorry to hear that. You should have done my training from the beginning. You got this. Right now, the internet is so bad. I want to risk. If the internet is bad, do it at a testing center. Do it at a testing center, right? PSM, I'm not a fan of PSM and CSM, by the way. I think they're useless certifications. They're very popular, but they don't teach you anything. You can go in, Amy, I'm 100% sure you can walk in and take PSM without studying. I've taught you more in my PMP course than you'll ever need to know for PSM. They are highly noticeable. They're very reputable. Let me not say reputable. Let me say popular. PSM and CSM are popular, but they don't teach you anything. I have CSM before I studied ACP. And when I did CSM, and then I went to study ACP, it's like I didn't know anything. So I'm not a fan of the CSM, PSM route. But they are very popular. If you got to get past some resume filters, go do it. If you're just doing it for knowledge, don't do it. People flood in my inbox. This is true. Congratulations. I'm super happy I was able to help you pass. Guys, don't forget to review those 200 questions. Good. Do you need to memorize it? No, you don't. You do not. Tell it like it is. Yeah, you guys need that tough love sometimes. Exceptional, motivational. Yeah. I don't try to be motivational, but what I say, I think motivates people. Passed my CAPM 2 weeks ago. Thanks, Andrew. Your module teaches us the key to success. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on that. And to win someone. I don't want to win with someone else losing. You can all win. I don't know about that, buddy. Sorry to say that. That sometimes is not. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of questions there. Not necessarily true. That portion of the video of the Net Plus section. You got this, Joey. You got this. Net Plus is not that difficult. You got this. I got a whole bunch of new IT courses. I've been filming IT courses the last couple of months. Okay, we covered that. I took your course, finished it last week. Okay, you got this. All right. Get the simulator. Get the simulator. You got this. Good, Joey. Glad. Lisa says, thank you. I passed my exam. Congratulations, Lisa. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake, Lisa? Absolutely. Congratulations on that. Gonna wear blue. Hopefully, eat some cake. That's right. You guys got to eat some cake. Absolutely. Congratulations. It is a one-off payment. You pay each time. You pay each and every single time. Yeah. Every single time. Let me ask you guys a question. Are you guys afraid of failing the PMP, guys? Yes or no? Put it in the box. Are you afraid of failing the PMP? What do you guys think? Yes or no? Put it in the box. Let me see what your answer is. Let me answer some questions. Somebody else says, thank you, Andrew. I passed the PMP last month. Absolutely. Congratulations. Did you get a piece of cake? But you didn't put how you celebrate. Congratulations on that. Okay, we're talking about the social media parts of WhatsApp. You guys did. Okay. Do you have any social media? Do you have? No. If you look at my phone, and I don't need to lie to you guys here. I have a folder. Where is that? So it's hard to see this, but I have a folder on my phone that says social. You open it, and there's only two social things in there. There's LinkedIn, and YouTube. That's it. The rest of the apps on my phone, if you look carefully, you'll notice there is no social media. I don't have any TikTok, any Instagram, any. I guess that's about it, right? Twitter? No, I don't have that either. Just LinkedIn, YouTube, done. Nothing more. That's all I do. Did the social media. It really helped me focus on studying. Good. That's what it is. If you guys are having a problem focusing on studying. Okay, a bunch of you guys said yes. You're scared to fail. That was a lot of yes in there. A lot of yes. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. If I could sell you guys right now a practice exam, it's $250, but it's the exact real test. Would you buy it tonight? Yes or no? It is the best practice exam that's ever made. I swear to God, it is the best one. Better than my simulator, better than study hall, better than anything PMI. It will look like the exact real test, and I can guarantee it with my life. It's really expensive. It's $250. Will you buy it tonight? Tonight's the only night you're going to get a chance to buy it. Will you guys buy it tonight? Yes or no? I swear to God, it looks exactly like the real test. I mean, you know why? Because it is the freaking real test. Okay? Here's what you guys need to do. Stop being scared of failing the freaking test. Go schedule the freaking test and consider it a freaking practice test if you fail. You understand my point? Did you guys get the point? If you fail it, say, damn, that was an expensive practice test. But now I know what the real test looks like. Okay? Now, then you really understand this is the PMP exam. This is where I went wrong. This is what I need to do right. Okay? Look at it as a freaking practice test. You got 3 freaking tries. That's it. You got 3 tries. If you fail it, consider it a practice test. Do it again. You fail it again, consider it a second practice test. The last one, that's the real test. You know? If you fail the damn test like 2 times and you got 1 more try, consider that the real test. Be like, oh no, this is the real test now. Yeah, and stop with the stupid fear. Oh, I fear I'm going to fail my test. You guys are a bunch of drama kings and queens of fear and fail. Nothing happens when you fail. You just got to pay again. Big deal. The world doesn't end. You're scared. I'm scared. You. I don't know what's wrong with you guys, man. If all of you guys that are nervous to sleep or you're having anxiety about the test, consider it a practice test and that'll remove your anxiety, right? Because then you're like, oh, well, it's just a practice test. I fail, I move on. When you're taking my practice exams, do you have anxiety about failing? No, right? It's not wrong. It's a different way of looking at things. Okay, she knows. She knows the way. That was not wrong. That was right. Most of you guys said, yeah, you'll buy it. Most of you guys said, yeah, you'll buy it. Right? So go buy it. Stop complaining. All this whining and crying and anxiety this and anxiety that. Go buy it. Go buy the real damn test and consider it a practice test and just take it and get it over with. Do some practice exams. Just go do it. Big deal. Okay, Kevin passed the exam, I'm assuming. Oh, look, Kevin is drinking a beer. Kevin, I'm jealous of you. Congratulations, Kevin, there. Amy says, the simulator is harder than the real one. I recognize some questions from the simulator. Thank you, Amy, for that. Amy, once again, the statistical genius. Thanks for that tip. All right. That's why you guys should attend these live. We got a lot of a lot of tips. Yes, some of you guys were saying you were afraid. But now after looking at it as a practice test, you're not afraid anymore. Good. Unbelievable. Yeah. Remember the process. What's the best approach? You don't memorize the process. You understand it. Don't memorize the processes. Understand it. Am I allowed to use a calculator? Yes. The exam has a built-in calculator. All right. Laxman says I'm successfully passed the PMP. The exam is tougher than I thought. Thank you so much for the course and videos. Absolutely, congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely, congratulations on that. Right, you can't use the 35 hours, Amy. What you got to do, not right now, Amy. Give it a year, and then go to Udemy. I got a course on Udemy. It's like $10, $12, and you can. You get all 60 PDUs by just finishing it. Just do that. It's the easiest way to do it. PMI does have free PDUs, but you got to like take 100 separate courses. With my own, it's just one thing and you're done. Andrew, you need to go home, eat cake, and meditate. That's what I was saying. I can't eat cake, by the way. I passed my test first time. I used Crash Course Udemy TA. It was great of helping. Thank you. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your test. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your exam. That's what we like to see. But you didn't put if you had a piece of cake. Preparing and I'm planning to target the exam. Good. Yeah, you got a lot of time. A lot of time. That's more than enough. How much of the video do you need to read? How much of the video course? As much as you can. Understand all of it. You don't need to retain any of it. Understand it though. It's considered 70. That's good. I think you're good. If you're doing 180 questions simulator with that, I think you're good. You read my question. I feel like I'm a. All right. That's how we like it. Taking the exam next Thursday. Can I have blank sheets? No, you cannot have nothing on your desk. You don't need to write down process and formulas. I wrote that a long time ago. You don't need to do that. Just use my simulator. My simulator is the best thing you can get. No comments on any other authors. They throw a lot of big words and fancy jargon. Without your mindset, I would have been lost. Good. By the way, this guy passed Laxman. Congratulations once again. Yeah, they do that. All right. I was told that people have bots applying for them. Not aware the bot can do all. Yes, that is true. I hate that. Sometimes I wonder about that too. Who do the employers have to pay to get our resumes? Indeed and LinkedIn. How else do they make money? I've tried exam 8. These questions very hard. These questions are very harder than this. Some of them are. But that's the point. Okay, I did show you guys that back in. All right. This weekend, wore blue and ate cake to celebrate. Absolute congratulations on that. Absolute congratulations. This is what we like to see, T. Berry. I'm glad I was able to help you pass. And you celebrated well. You did eat cake. Magnificent Journey is the one who's clicking out my resume, costing me a whole bunch of money because they're doing research. Don't do research if you don't qualify, please. Don't do that. Make sure you Make sure you want the position before clicking. Okay. Last. Get a good night's sleep. Make sure you review your mindset. Make sure you review the mindset. Definitely learn something. All right. If you don't have a job title, then we don't see your resume. It's a good thing. We're looking at the resume filters. If you don't put a job title, I mean, you don't see your resume. If your resume is misformatted, you're screwed. All right. Why did Monster and Career Build? Because nobody was posting job there. If employers don't go and post job there and you guys don't use the engine, they go out of business. Simple as that. Simple as that. So I see it, probably not. If your resume is not formatted right, we'll never see it. Just passed PMP last week. Congratulations, Steven. Your video helped me. Absolute congratulations on passing the test. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Yeah, drop the resume. Absolute congratulations, Steven. Completed your Udemy. I forgot. Then review it. That's all. Got the mindset down. No, I would say review it. Just review it. That's all. Is your medical similar to TIA? Just for medical school? Yeah. No, it's in person. My medical school is two in person schools. One in Long Island, one in Midtown Manhattan. It does a few. It probably does about 2 to 3,000 medical students a year. Phlebotomy technicians, EKG technicians, medical assistant, medical billing and coding professionals, and certified nursing assistant. That's what we teach. It's where Andrew spends all his time and makes his paycheck. Yeah. Andrew does not make a lot of money on PMPs. That's pretty sad. Brenda, I agree. That's pretty sad. That it probably is. Probably is. Maybe it is. Are you charged if we just look at the description and do not apply? Yes, it's a click. The click, not the applicants. The click. You click, I pay. One hour toll only if you can give. That's trash. That's not true. Okay, that's not true. Anybody with a 35-hour course that's 35 hours in length will be recognized by PMI. If they tell you that, I would run far. If somebody tells you that only an ATP can give you 35 hours, is lying to you, and you should not go there because, or you know what, give me their name. I'll call them up, call them out. Give me their name. Put their name in the box. I'll F them up because they're lying to you guys. 83% scored. Do you suggest about purchase it? Do you suggest I take the ACP also? Pass your PMP, then do your ACP, all right? But you're doing good on that. You got this. You got this. It's my friend sent me an email. My friend sent mail to TR Registry. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't get all those emails. Yeah, did you guys give the video a like? Okay, you guys did. All right. You guys did. I found most of the answers to the test to be reasonable. Unreasonable. But I followed your advice. Choose the most reasonable out of the unreasonable. Pass. Great help. All right, get the simulator, guys, to ace your exam. Once again, I always tell my students over and over, and I've said this 100 times, the answers will suck. Many of the answers will suck. Your objective is to choose the least of the suckiest answer. Does LinkedIn Premium help with a better chance over? No, it does not. It does not. Because you guys are not paying to apply. The employer is paying for you to apply. So it's cost you nothing. It's the employer that's paying. And to overwhelm the application pool. Could be, Ahmed. Could be. Any free giveaways today? No, the first Tuesday of the month. Not next week, the following week. The bad news. Oh, yeah, I'm going to give you guys that in a minute. I'm taking a PMP. Can I? No, you don't. You don't need it. They will put the exam comes with a built-in calculator. Hey, Andrew, I passed my exam. Absolute congratulations. Patricia, did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your exam. Another person, right? So I saw you earlier. Passed the exam last week, not considering. I'm not very versed in CBAP. I am versed in the PBA. This is business. This is a business analyst. I think CBAP is more prestige than the PMI one. So if you're going to go for one of those BA certifications, get the CBAP. That's more prestige. Absolute congratulations on passing. Did you celebrate well? I see you're drinking a beer there. Did you drink that beer after you passed your exam? Hopefully you did. But I still need some type of college agreement with a PMP. It depends on your industry. Some project managements need PMPs to get their jobs. For example, some project managers working on high-end government projects that are $10 million projects and $50 million massive government infrastructure projects, you still need a degree. Some projects are smaller and don't need it. Can we use, no, we answered that. They'll give you a calculators built in an exam. Your class is sitting exam. How popular is Scrum in construction? Not much. Can it be? Not really. You can design things in Scrum, but you can't build a structure in it. Don't repeat the question, guys. Do you have a course on CBAP? I do not. I don't even have the certification. Okay, we answered this one. Okay, this was the question that I was asking you guys earlier that I got you guys with. Can I submit 35 after I pass? I renewed my CAPM. You can only submit the 35 hours if you watch it after you pass your exam. It's not when you complete the course, it's when you watch the videos. If you watch the videos after you're certified, then you can use it as PDUs. If you remember, PDUs is education after your certification, not before. Can I submit my 35 hours from Udemy after I pass? If you used it to pass your exam, no. Okay, because if you watch those videos before you pass, doesn't count. The videos have to come after you pass. PMI can audit, and we have to send them a that says that you did that. Like these videos were watched after this particular date. Fail and enough to pass. All right. That's what we like in. That's what we like in. What is that? Kevlar. All right, we got this. A lot of people think that they're going to fail. How much should we pay for the second? It's like half the price. If you're a PMI member, the real PMP is like $600, and the retake is like $250 or $275, something like that. Simulator, guys, get the simulator. I keep telling these guys this. This is Ian and Mark. I keep telling these guys this. I have one question. I've given a prompt to AI. No more prompts. Do not use ChatGPT and Copilot to study for your PMP, please. Do not do that. All right? Don't do that. It will give you... you cannot trust the answer on things like ChatGPT. All right? All right, don't do that. It'll screw you up big time. So, are you guys using AI to study, guys? Yes or no? Put it in a box. Are you guys using AI to study? Yes or no? You guys are using AI to study? You guys are doing that? Let me see. Yeah, don't use AI to study, guys. Don't do that. It could give you... I don't recommend it because it gives a lot of false information. And if you don't have the knowledge, if you don't have the knowledge, it's gonna really mess you up. You're gonna take things that are true that are not true. So be careful. All right. Sorry, guys. I had to answer a bunch of stuff there. I'm trying to get your practice questions. You got it. 71 on the mock exam. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Did these guys like the video? I think they did. I want is eligible to write PMP. Okay, we answered that one. Answered that one. Count towards. No, I just answered that. I passed my exam. I passed, but I've not taken it yet. Should I take the exam soon? I've passed. Does it make sense? Yes, obviously. Take it soon. I passed the PMP a year ago because of congratulations. I took a career break. Good. Specialized. Yeah, I would say get your ACP. I would say that. I would definitely say that. Okay, we answered that. Practically, yep, coming up. When is PMP test expected? Sometime in 2026, I would believe. Does this has an app or might continue using a web browser? Just continue using a browser. TI has an app. No app, just a website. Can we do practice at first? No, I need to keep you guys here. Need to get the views up. If then see people rewatch it and they don't watch all of it, so you got to keep them here. If I buy this now, it's on sale, but don't buy it until you're ready. Don't buy it until you're ready. 60 days, don't buy it. It's 200 ultra hard mock. No, we answered that one. Our TS, no, CNA classes are in person only. They're nurses. They have to be in person. All right. Something's covered, but I observed I got two different answers sometimes. I'm not sure. Quick reviews. Yeah, we're talking about AI. Yeah, don't use AI. Stay away from it. And study in. When you need factual answers, stay away from it. I'm telling you guys, it's serious. You have enough. I give you enough resources. Yeah. Yeah. No, there's no. If you fail the test, you can take it again. Just take it right away. Maybe it produces. We do practice. Yeah, we'll do practice questions. We'll do. I don't remember my instructor in Udemy having a beard. Growing a beard, guys. Similar, should I buy to do the exam? TIAexams.com. All right, guys, I've answered everybody's question. It's 8:48. All right, you guys ready for me to tell you guys some bad news? Are you guys ready? But I want you guys to help me out. I'm always helping you guys out. Are you guys going to help me out, guys? Yes or no? I got some bad news, and it's pretty bad news, man. I think it's pretty bad news. I was crushed. When I heard this kind of news. I mean, this is like news that it's really bad. Like really bad. In my opinion, it's bad. And are you guys ready? Are you guys going to help me out? All right. Are you guys going to help me out? And in the process, I want you guys to help yourselves. Are you guys ready? All right. So here's the problem. A couple of weeks ago, had a doctor checkup. You know where this is going. It's not going good. It's not going to go good. Had a doctor's checkup, and he did some blood tests. All right. I feel fine. Nothing wrong with me. I'm good. I'm feeling fine. And he comes back to me with the results. Calls me up, and he gives me some bad news. So I got high cholesterol, borderline diabetes, and a fatty liver. So I used to have fatty liver really bad, and it scarred my liver. I used to be 300 pounds. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. I used to be 300 pounds. I used to drink 40 beers a week. 40 beers a week. I used to eat like crazy. I was 300. If you watch me in early pre-2020 videos, And then I had stopped drinking for 2.5 years. For like 3 years, I didn't drink any alcohol. I lost about close to 80 pounds. Fatty liver went away. Cholesterol went fine. And now it came back. Cholesterol went back up slightly, too high. Borderline diabetes. Fatty liver. Again, I don't even know why. I'm like, what the hell, man? So I can't drink no more beer. I can't eat no more cake. And this is the devastating part. You guys don't know. Beer and me is like, it's like my friend, man. You know? Yeah. So it's pretty bad. So I do like sweets. I am a sweet tooth type of guy. Yeah, I need to focus on. So here's what I'm gonna do, right? So I'm telling you guys, I need you guys to help me out. So what I want you guys to do is try to keep me accountable. Anytime you guys come to the stream, ask me, am I doing this? So one of the things that I found out that makes me accountable to people is by talking about my problems. If I have a problem, I like to tell people. I don't hide it, because then I feel like I need to tell you guys, like, I need to lose some weight. The doctor wants me to lose up to 30 pounds. He's giving me, he says 3 months. He says, if you don't improve your cholesterol, if you don't bring down your some C, AEC something, if you don't bring down the sugar level, some C thing, AC count, something like that. If you don't bring that down and you don't cut your cholesterol, I'm going to have to take medications. And I don't want to take medications. But I am pushing up in the age, guys. You see the beard is all white now. The hair is all gone. So I'll be 44 next month. Yeah, if not, he's going to give me some medication for and when you go down that path, it's never good. Joan says A1C, right, Joan? Yeah. Okay, A1C, everybody agrees. So, yeah, that number is supposed to be like under, like, it's supposed to be like 5 point, I'm like 6, like 6.0, something like that. It's not diabetes, but it's like you're about to get it. And if you cross over, I don't think you come back. So you guys need to, like, keep me accountable. You guys got to be like, hey, did you do this? Because trust me, guys, you guys don't know me, guys. I will go out. I'll have 10 beers. I'll eat a whole cake. I'll eat 10 steaks. You guys don't know. I preach you guys all the time to be good and study. You guys need to preach me like, yo, man, you need to stop that. Right? So, yeah. All right. So, you know what? Why don't you guys join me? Would you guys like to join me on this journey of fitness? If you want to join me on this journey of fitness, do you guys want to join me on this journey of fitness? Would you guys like to join me to maybe you're in the same boat, all right? There's 140 of you guys. Maybe you guys are in the same boat. Maybe you guys maybe you guys have the same problem. Maybe you guys and maybe a little pudgy around the center like I am. You guys always see me from the waist up. You never see me from the waist down. I'm a pretty big guy. I'm 225 today. Join me in the journey. If you want to join me in the journey, here's what you do. Follow me on Instagram. And tomorrow, I'm going to put tomorrow the next day, I'm going to put a picture of the scale. All right. I was supposed to do it this morning, but then I forgot. Take a picture of the scale, and I'm going to put, the beer has to go. That's what the doctor said. The doctor. So I used to have, this is a serious story. I used to have fibrosis in my liver. I used to drink and eat so much that I had scarred my liver to fibrosis, like there's like 4 stages. I think stage 4 is like liver failure or cirrhosis or something. And there is like stage 1, 2, 3, and I was number 2. This was December of 2019. And When my wife and my mother heard that, they killed me, and then I stopped drinking. I didn't drink for 3 years. No alcohol, 3 years. That's when I lost all the weight, and I did exercises, and I didn't eat much cake. I still eat cake, and but I thought I was fine. Well, a blood test a year ago, I was fine. There was nothing wrong with me, but I don't know what the hell, man. And now it's like it came back rampant. And because I still have that little bit of liver, and I don't drink alcohol like you guys think. I drink 6 beers a month. That's how I drink now. So I don't know, 6 beers a month. I do eat a lot of cake. And Mom, I know you're watching this, Mom. I know you're watching, and you're the one that brings cake. My mother always brings me junk food. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to put a post on Instagram someday this week. Follow me on Instagram. And let's see if I can get the weight down. All right? Every week, we're going to put a little post on Instagram. I'm 225. I need to go down to 190. All right? So if I can do 190, it would be great. Then I can have a couple more beers. The thing is, every time I go on a diet and I eat good, I get stomach problems. I get diarrhea, a lot of gas. Like, try to consume a little bit of fiber, you feel like crap. Every time I go on a diet, I feel like crap. This crap, people talk about, oh, you're dieting, you're going to feel great. No, every time I diet, I feel horrible. I'm telling you guys, man, I don't know why. Like, I haven't found the right diet. Yeah. All right. You guys got a lot of recommendations. Thank you guys. Wow, there's a lot of comments on this one. All right. You guys can help me out. All right. So you guys can keep me accountable. I'm put on a scale every Monday. I'm trying to put on a scale. See how we do. All right. I'm trying to do no alcohol, no cake, cut out all the sweets, cut out the beer for about 6 months. See how that works. Quit fried foods. Fried food. I like fried. Stress. I don't actually get stressed. I don't, or at least I don't believe it. Is with me, yeah. Processed meats. I actually don't eat processed meats. I do exercise, guys. If you guys don't know, I'll exercise anywhere from 3 to 6 days a week. Minimum is 3. It's not, I don't think it's because of my exercise. I exercise a lot. I walk anywhere from 8,000 to 12,000 steps a day. I walk all day long. Dr. Berg on YouTube. I do watch him. Yeah, he's the guy that hates sugar. Thank you guys. Should you memorize? No, you should not. A1C, yep. Let's be realistic, guys. You can't exercise a bad diet. I think we all know that. I don't care how good it is. You can't exercise a bad diet. Getting the walking in, yeah. Walk after lunch. So I do a lot of walking. Do you guys have a stand-in desk? Yes or no? You guys got a stand-in desk? So I do about so I have a stand-in desk. I do a lot of walking, like a lot. I'll do 8 to 12,000. Today, according to my watch, I did 11,000 steps in there. How? Watch. Here's a quick trick you can do if you want to get more walks in. So I have a stand-in desk. This is a desk that goes up and down. You can see the pad over here. See, the desk goes up and down. I have a stand-in desk, and this desk rises very high. And I have, where's my Amazon account? I have one of these things. Here. You guys can buy one of these. It's really cheap. I have one of these things. I have it right here. So when I throughout the day, you just put the watch in your pocket, or if you wear a ring or something. This one's a little expensive, but I have this. You can get it for like $100. I can't remember spending this much money on it. From what I remembered, I spent like $150 on this thing. You put it on your desk, and you just walk. Because I stand up most of the day. So I think it's the exercise. I think it's just eat really bad. Fasting. I cannot fast. So it's odd because the doctor told me I have low blood sugar. Not low blood sugar. If I get too hungry, I get dizzy and I fall down. Yeah. I get that like if I get too hungry, I start sweating. And then if I start sweating, then I pass out. That's happened once in my life. Yeah, I need to change it up, guys. We can't do what we used to do when we were younger. We can't go drink 15 beers, eat a bunch of Chinese food, and then wake up the next day, feel fine, and go back to work. Yeah, unfortunately, reading all these things here. Yeah, I got to take better care, guys. If not, I'm going to die of a heart attack. My cholesterol was pretty high. It was 215, something like that. 215. I think that was a cholesterol number, something like that. All right, guys. All right. Are you guys ready to do some practice questions? Let's do some practice questions, guys. Let us do some practice questions. Let us do some practice questions. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Let's see what you guys got. Put the answers in the box. Practice question number 1. Project has the following characteristics: $3 million budget, planned costs, actual costs. This is an EVM questions. Let's see if you guys can answer it. Put the answer in the box. Let me see what you guys got. Yeah, I'm reading your comments here. It's all about what you eat. It is. Intermediate fasting. I can't do intermediate fasting. I was thinking of that, but everybody don't like carbs anymore. Carbs is a bad thing. I got to do more protein. That's right. That's right. Now, I can't really run. I don't feel my legs, guys. I'm not sure if you guys know that. I don't feel my legs. I was born with a spinal tumor. I don't feel my legs well. So running is a no-no. All right, let's see what you guys got. What is the answer here, guys? The answer here is going to be C. That is correct. The project is ahead of schedule, if you notice. So EV is 640, AC is 650. Now, if you notice that EV is smaller than AC, you know you're going to get a negative CV. So you know you're over budget. If your EV is bigger than your PV, you know you're going to be ahead of schedule. So this one, not difficult. Just got to know your formulas, guys. Number 2, you have, so far, you know to follow it. Assumptions, high-level risk, preliminary scope. After receiving, what should you do next? Assign the team, prepare the schedule for the project, obtain charter, Make sure you fully understand both the business case. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Let me know what you guys come up with. Put the answers in the box. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. All right, let's see what you guys got. So you guys should know, uh, yeah, you got to do the business case. A lot of you guys got C. You got to know the goals and the business case. That is an input to the project charter, guys. Where the hell is my pen? The charter is not just the assumptions. This is all in the charter. This is true, but the charter needs more. What should you do next? Well, you can't. You still need the business case. That's a key part of approving your project. Prepare to no. This is done. Assigning the team is execution. This is planning. As a trick question. Yeah, I knew everybody was going to get that one wrong. You distribute a team, budget that is fixed, government regulated scope. What is the best way to avoid scope creep? All right, this one is easy. Do we go through a formal approval process? Do we schedule daily stand-ups? Do we request all team to present detailed reports? Do we prevent stakeholders from interacting with the team? Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box, guys. All right, let's see what you guys got. We got, yes. Okay, I think everybody got this one. Scope creep, and you don't even need to read the question. How do you avoid scope creep? Good change process. This is agile, so that doesn't count. You should never prevent or disable communication. Request that all development teams to present detailed reports will not help you with changes. Number 4, a change is necessary to achieve the required quality level due to project cost. After issuing a formal change request, the project manager received complaints from stakeholders about this communication. How should the PM handle the situation? Review the communication, stakeholder engagement, change the plan, schedule a discussion, fix the communication management plan. All right. Put the answers in the box, guys. Let's see what you guys got, guys. Put the answers in the box. The best thing here to do is the communication management and the engagement. So there's two issues you're looking at. You receive a complaint about the communication method. That's the communication management. All right. And there's an issue following a change request. Anytime you change the communication method, you should update the engagement plan. Remember, these two things really work together. So you don't want to, the first thing to do is to review the plans. You would do A, then you would do C. Understand what the plan has, and then go talk to people. Don't do it the opposite way, man. You can't just fix something, so that's out of the question. You shouldn't change it. Before you go and you talk to the sponsor, understand what the plans are, and then go talk to the sponsor. So when the sponsor asks you a question, you know how to answer it. Due to the new HR risk, the sponsor requests that you change the production methods. How should handle the situation? Quickly implement it. Adhere to the change control. Halt all work. Refuse to make the change. This is an easy one. Easy one, guys. Easy one. Yeah, if you are in a, like, the moment you see sponsor, this is a traditional project. Follow the change control process. You can't just implement change right away. It still needs to go through a change. Never halt work and never refuse to change. Number 6, 5 necessary changes came to the attention of the team during the execution. Team cannot agree on how to implement them. How should you handle this? Schedule a discussion, organize a meeting, ensure all team members, stakeholders comprehend, stick to it, confirm all changes are applied to the project. All right, put the answer in the box. This is not an easy question, by the way. All right, pause the video. I'm going to show the answer. If you haven't read that, pause the video. Now my legs are getting tired. I'm standing up for like 2 hours. All right. It's a trick question, guys. Trick question. B is good. I like B. But this is a no-no. You don't get to implement changes where needed. Did you guys read that? What's wrong with you guys, man? Did you guys read that? Come on, man. That's an easy one. You got to read the question carefully. Schedule discuss sponsor. No. Never go to your sponsor. Part of your mindset. Confirm that all required apply to them. Be sure. No, you got to go through a process. It's a trick question, guys. You can't implement the changes where necessary. Execution, you're in a traditional project and you don't implement changes where necessary. Changes need to go through a change control process. This is not it's an and, which means you're doing both. Follow the change control that you should be doing. It's a trick question. Read carefully. All right, here's an easy one. By the way, your exam will have tons of these types of questions. That's why you got to read carefully. You're running tasks in parallel. What are we doing here, guys? If you're running tasks in parallel, what are you doing? What are you doing, guys? What are you doing? The answer is A, fast tracking. That is correct. Crashing is adding more resources. This is breaking down work. Limit is just limit. Get a drafting chair for standing desk. No, I just like standing up. All right, last question, guys. Monitoring status. What tool will you most likely use? An agile is most likely to use what two tools? What two famous? You got to choose two. What two famous tools does agile use? All right, guys, very good. Very good. Okay, guys, very good. Okay, guys, very good. Thank you guys for attending. We have done everything that we could do. Hopefully, I've answered all your questions. Hopefully, you guys learned something tonight. If you're taking your exam in the next 7 days, come back. Let us know. Good luck on your exam. Come back. Let us know how you do on your exam. If you're taking it in more than 7 days, study hard. A lot of people passed tonight. You saw that. You can do it too. Get the course, get the simulators. You will pass your exam, guys. And with that, guys, I am out. I wish you guys to have a good night. Thursday class still on, maybe. I'll let you guys know on Thursday morning or Wednesday afternoon. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next week. I want you guys to have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good week, weekend, month, year, century, millennium, and so on. I am out, guys. I will see